Hi everybody, my name is Isaac. I'm the Director of Training here at the Middleby Innovation Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a replacement on a thermopile on this Pitco fryer. Okay, so today we're going to be replacing this thermopile. What you need to do is you need to begin with removing the two pilot bolts and the two pilot screws right here and right here. Does help if you have an extension on a drill, that way your hands are a little bit free. In this case, you don't need to remove a burner or anything. The pilot just actually comes right out. If you need to, you can cut the zip tie down here on the other side to get more accessibility, but I think we'll be good here. Just take 7/16 here and start removing the retaining nut on the thermopile. Does help that it's all clean. All right, once the retaining nut has been removed, you just slide the thermopile out the bottom side of the pilot assembly. Here. Oh, you will need to disconnect, or you will need to cut this zip tie here that's on your pilot tube and unwire from the gas valve, taking careful consideration of where the wires are so you can get them back in the same spot. It does matter. Okay, so get the zip tie cut here. You're definitely going to want to reinstall that zip tie to keep the thermopile out of any high heat areas. The wire sheathing will help, but it's good to keep that out of a high heat area. Notice these are not ring terminals, so you do not need to remove the screws all the way. And we have it removed. Okay, we've got our replacement thermopile here. I'm going to begin with installing the thermopile into the pilot assembly first. And we'll worry about routing the wires after it gets mounted. When you screw this in, you want it to be snug, but it does not need to be tight. All it's doing is it's holding that thermopile in the correct place for the pilot to hit it. You want the pilot to hit the thermopile on the top 1/3 of the thermopile. You may need to make adjustments on that. Now that we have that mounted in the pilot assembly, we're going to remount the pilot assembly to the fry tank. Once again, it does help to have an extension on the drill so you can have one hand free. Also helps to have it forward. Okay, now that we have the thermopile and pilot assembly mounted, we'll go ahead and wire back to the gas valve here. You want to make sure that you get this connection tight. This is a millivolt system, so any loose connection is going to add resistance into your circuit, and it could cause intermittent issues with the pilot holding or the thermostat closing properly. Okay, now that we've got everything mounted together, we've got our thermopile reconnected to our gas valve here. I'm going to get the wire ran in a way that's going to be out of the heat areas, also away from the drain valve handle. I'm going to install our zip tie here, and we will call this one done. And that is replacing a thermopile on a Pitco fryer.